Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is The Raptor, and welcome back to another one of my reaction videos. And today I'm going to be reacting to the new episode of Death Battle, which just came out, which is SpongeBob SquarePants from Nickelodeon, you know, from the SpongeBob SquarePants show, versus Aquaman, specifically from the Super Friends cartoon. I have been very excited for this episode. This is a very highly anticipated episode for me, at least after it was announced. And now we're finally going to watch it. I'm really excited. In terms of who I'm rooting for between the two, I'm rooting for SpongeBob, man. Like, I love SpongeBob a lot. You know, I watched a lot of the cartoon when I was a kid. Still watch some of it nowadays, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed the character. He can be a little annoying sometimes, but you know, that's part of the charm. And even though I mostly like DC more than Nickelodeon products, at least when it comes to Super Friends Aquaman, and probably even regular Aquaman, I like SpongeBob more. Not to say that Aquaman is a stupid character or anything like that. Obviously, that notion was popularized by this version of Aquaman. But the regular Aquaman, like from the comics, doesn't suck at all. But I still just like SpongeBob more because, you know, nostalgia and all that. So I'm definitely hoping that SpongeBob wins, and if he doesn't win, I will probably be very sad. In terms of who I think is going to win, I still want to say SpongeBob. I also want to say that I think he's going to win just because I think his universe has a lot more freedom in terms of what it can do with the Toon Force, and it just allows him to do crazier things on average. But I feel like a lot of this can really be up to, or can really depend on how Death Battle decides to scale the characters. There's like a huge range of how you could possibly scale a lot of cartoon characters, especially when it comes to SpongeBob characters and characters like that, you know? So I feel like, you know, there's a chance Death Battle may not scale SpongeBob as high as I think they might, and then maybe depending on what they say for Aquaman, he might win, you know? I feel like a lot of this is up for interpretation. Under my interpretation right now, I just feel like SpongeBob is more capable, but you know, that doesn't mean my opinion can't be swayed. You know, obviously they'll have their own opinions regardless, and, you know, that's just the way the death battle goes, right? So either way, I still feel like I can't really predict what's going to happen, and I'm just really excited to see a fun battle. So without further ado, let's get started. This is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people have been hyping this one up, like, death battle people.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Nickelodeon's #1 nautical nincompoop.
Absolutely.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
Right.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job.
Are they going to be
utilize
looking at the
their weapons,
SpongeBob
armor, and
comics
skills
then, I
to find
wonder?
out who would win
I don't know, we'll
the
see.
Death battle.
All right, interesting animation.
The year
Hope
was
it looks, you know, good.
1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist.
This is an interesting way to start the analysis.
History forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled.
Oh, I think I know where they're going with this, actually.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for a total fission yield.
I don't know if this backstory has been, like, confirmed or not,
in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
but, like,
The results were
some people treat it as, like,
ecological
common knowledge, so
devastation. And
it's fine.
perhaps something more deep beneath
Yeah,
the atoll,
that's
the
what I was
bond
thinking.
began to change. They evolved, becoming sentient, forming language, technology, and society. This Bikini Bottom.
Pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market economy.
Oh,
and
Mr.
a
Krabs.
artistic culture.
Even the
Oh,
simplest
Squidward.
creatures became
Oh,
capable of
Plankton.
complex thought,
All these
including the
amazing
very
characters.
first multicellular
Okay, so it even
organism
says the origin is just a
characterized as
theory.
crocodile
Okay,
in the
interesting.
kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them, lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know if he's the greatest.
probably
SpongeBob
copyright.
may headline one of the most popular children's cartoons of all time, but he's a
Oh, absolutely.
total dork. He's a painfully naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to continue his
In some ways,
middle-aged
sure.
job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounded like a Squidward there, Wiz. And no one wants to be a Squidward.
I feel like we all become more like Squidward as we get older, unfortunately.
And that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is
Well, yeah, let's get to the meat.
ridiculously incapable of even the most basic tasks, almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest
Yeah,
one
sometimes.
down, like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time
Ooh.
he effortlessly entire planet.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're in for some shit.
Exactly.
Now, aren't we? Despite being a
And we're looking at their
real
best
sea
feats
creature,
anyway,
SpongeBob
right?
is more
So.
like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he after all.
Oh yeah.
He can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid.
Oh
Wouldn't
yeah.
he always be full, though?
From an entire
Yeah, you would
lagoon
think
to-
so.
Oh god. Enough water to replace the moon?
Yep.
Well, and for
That
some
happened.
reason, he has an insane healing factor. He survived being torn in half, vaporized, having his soul removed from his body, and literally
Damn.
being unraveled out of existence.
After he
Yeah, I
unraveled
think we're good.
like
We can
everything.
just,
Yeah.
end the rundown here.
No. I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yeah,
Perhaps
Wiz, you're gonna
his
lose your
mind
mind.
ability is his control over
Just
bubbles.
wait until they get to
Now,
Bugs
stay with
Bunny
me.
and Mickey
This is
Mouse.
unbelievable. Like a soapy Green Lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cruise missiles to sentient life.
Oh, so that's like a
and
video
entire
game. They are incorporating other
societies.
stuff.
That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase
So they're
it from
including that
reality
too.
just as easily. The pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged.
Yeah.
But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I call him
Great.
Doodle Whiz. Whiz,
Oh my god.
just like you, but I made him with a pencil.
Oh no.
I'm calling the police.
No, no, oh my god!
Even the mundane
Jesus
becomes
Christ.
godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire
Right.
mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
Jesus
That's
Christ!
enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over.
Wow.
And SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon. It's also his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever.
Oh, sorry about that. Give me 1 second.
Just an impromptu bladed
All right, backed up a little bit.
It's also his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever seen.
Yeah.
The Krabby Patty.
A burger so delicious.
I
it's
really want to try
basically
one.
Magic. Not only is
But it doesn't
totally
exist.
addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob can also resist mind control a little bit on his own.
His best friend Patrick so hard their
But yeah.
DNA fused, can ride on the scene transitions, and once
Yeah.
so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom. Even though it's
Yeah, how is there water there?
shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled
Yes!
the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Saying
exactly.
about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure
Yeah.
I ever misjudged the character as
Eat your heart
severely
out.
as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside.
Right.
It took more than one adventure to prove himself
Dude,
to
SpongeBob
be a
SquarePants
real
movie is
hero.
so good.
You think he
It
ever
is so
made
much
that
fun.
through?
He's crushed Plankton's Plan Z, won the Battle of Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots, and even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Danny Phantom
Yep.
to save the Nicktoons multiverse.
Globs of
His
Doom
biggest
is a really
weakness
good game,
is
by
that
the way.
he's a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh,
Unless he
also
gets more
seasonal
water.
rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials and tribulations and hassles.
I mean, yeah, seasons 1 to 3 are the
It wasn't
best.
until SpongeBob accepted
But not
himself
everything
for who he
after is
was
bad,
that
I
he
would
was
say.
rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management.
So if not
Good for him,
enough,
though. He's happy, like you
wish,
said.
Then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
All right. Aquaman's turn.
Aquaman, king of the 7 seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right, Boomstick.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume
Now, I'm sure he's got some
this
impressive
Aquaman
stuff.
is a total loser, but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems.
I really hope he doesn't scale to that.
His origin is
That is from the
seaman,
comics, though.
Silver Age
I think they're
comics.
just talking about the
Tom
era.
Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper
But we'll
who
see.
decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. Procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from
Same-
the underwater
tomato,
state of
tomato
Poseidon.
was-
And from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too.
Oh, wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's
Really?
just some guy with magnificent
Interesting.
aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman
Naturally.
comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets.
Oh, yeah.
He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus
Like a jet ski that goes
water
underwater?
pistol, and a portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're
That's pretty
ramped up.
impressive,
We
though.
Sure are.
I wish I could do
Aquaman's
that.
hybrid Human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The
Right.
pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants. Which is a
That-
lot, I guess.
That is a lot of
Aquaman is
elephants.
Also an incredible swimmer. able
I've
to
never
travel
seen 100
from
elephants at
Florida to
once.
Maine in under an hour. That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create water balls and whirlpools out of thin water. And
Thin
admittedly,
water.
water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can
Right.
talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from.
I was about to say,
Cartoon Aquaman can
doesn't sound like this guy.
talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from
I will admit,
microscopic
that could be
organisms to
useful.
alien life, as long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can
Can it be
still
all
mind
fish?
control them, right?
I'd like to think
Kind
SpongeBob could
of.
resist it.
He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be straight with
especially
you.
if they're
I haven't
more
seen
intelligent.
anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so
All right, I'm listening.
profound, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
Yeah.
The Super Friends. They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice
Well, it's a
League.
cartoon, man. What do you
No,
expect?
you've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman,
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins. I'm a twin.
Wookiee Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
No White has best direct strength.
I love how it's a banana and a hot dog bun.
Moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's lame, inarguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feet somewhere, but
Well, it's a cartoon. You never know, right?
He sucks. He actually sucks. His best feat is literally garbage.
I'll take over from
I
here,
feel like
Wiz.
we may still be getting to
Aquaman
something.
Is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a
I had a
lead
feeling.
Titanic by luring it into an iceberg. Seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undine, who looked like a gorilla for some reason.
Okay.
By summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells.
Oh, that would hurt.
Even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl
2.9
monster,
kilotons I'm
Rogan,
reading up there.
who flew from the
Interesting.
edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light. And Aquaman's swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks like
Really?
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's
Yeah,
watching at home.
he could kick mine.
That's something.
Does that mean I suck?
Not if
Probably.
he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind. Person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
So, like, I feel like this battle is just gonna take place in the water. It's just better for both of them.
Or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
He's about to die.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually kind of worrying me, not gonna lie. Alright, let's skip through this, and I'll talk very briefly about this.
That's mintmobile.com. The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
Okay, I'm sorry, hang on, okay, I am sorry, but Death Battle never does this. They're never like, oh yeah, like, the only time I can remember them ever saying, oh yeah, this character is definitely gonna die, is like Michelangelo in the TMNT Battle Royale, which again, at this point is like over 10 years ago, right? They've never done this. They have to be doing this because Aquaman actually wins, right? Or are they just screwing with me? Like, are they actually being serious? Because I do think SpongeBob would win, especially after what they said. If what they said is seriously the best that Aquaman can do, like, they said he can move, like, over 55 billion times the speed of light, which, one, what the hell, but still, he can do that, apparently. They didn't really give anything major for SpongeBob in terms of speed. Not that I could see anyway. The main thing that they said was that he could, like, again, like, move along the transitions of the show, which is kind of more like, you know, along the lines of, like, breaking the fourth wall. But still, like, in order to be able to do that, like, that still could mean you could outmaneuver your opponent, right? They didn't give any, like, other speed feats for him, or at least nothing that I can really remember. At this point, the only way I can see Aquaman winning is if, like, they really just say, oh yeah, like SpongeBob needs similar speed to be able to beat him, and apparently he's so much slower, for instance, that it doesn't matter that, you know, that SpongeBob is so much stronger, more durable, he just can't catch Aquaman, and then Aquaman could eventually do something to beat him, or mind control him or something. At this point, that's the only way I could see them reasoning out why Aquaman wins. But I feel like they're just screwing with me so much, they're making me lose my mind already. Because, yeah, it seems to me like SpongeBob would win, but does Aquaman just win? I don't know. They said, like, again, like, the 600 Yoda tons... Sorry, not 600, 6,000 Yoda tons, which would be 6, whatever the next unit is. Like, Yoda tons is like the 7th of the illions of tons. How do I explain this? Like, megatons is millions, gigatons is billions, teratons is trillions, and then Yoda tons is like septillions, is the 7th one. And then 6,000 would naturally be the next unit over, but I don't recall what it is at this moment. And either way, point is, that's a lot. That's a lot of energy that they did not say anything close to for Aquaman. Like, I read in one of the bars that popped up that, like, there was a character that Aquaman could be comparable to that expelled nearly 3 kilotons of TNT, which is impressive, way more than what I can do, but nowhere even remotely close to 6,000 Yoda tons, you know? And like they said, like with the Krabby Patties, SpongeBob can resist mind control, which I guess they're just gonna give him some Krabby Patties, fine with me. And that some sea creatures just don't listen to Aquaman. Didn't, like, Plankton try to, like, read his mind or control his mind or something, and Plankton ended up going insane or something? I think Plankton did once control his mind, but he needed, like, a special machine to do it, which I don't know if how that's gonna relate to Aquaman specifically, but still, like, they might use that in their reasoning. I have no idea. I'm still gonna say SpongeBob is gonna win, but at this point, I'm worried because they're just saying SpongeBob's gonna win. Let's play. Let's just watch this battle. Whatever happens is what will happen. What was that portal thing? Did Green Lantern? And also robots. Interesting.
Mermaid Man!
Mermaid Man!
You're not Mermaid Man.
I wanted him to bring up Mermaid Man.
Evildoer? Evildoer? I'm a hero. I saved this city.
SpongeBob voice is pretty good. It's hard to pull off, so it's good.
And he's a super friend. You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge.
I love this.
And you can't just...
Yeah, that might do something.
How about a little...
Karate!
Waterman?
Alright, here we go. You gotta get this in.
Of course. He's a sea creature. And as the king of the seas...
Well, let's see how effective this is. He pulled it out really early, so... makes you think it might not mean much. Oh, damn.
You, Sponge. Let him have it, chums.
Oh, damn. This track is pretty nice. Fits really well. Yeah, this is so good. Oh my god, this fits so much with the style.
Damn it, it's up. Whoa.
Don't even worry about it, bro. Oh crap.
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? Amen. I see it now. A multiverse of Aquaman. And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one!
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry for you.
A joke. I'm no superhero.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead, McSpazatron.
Yeah.
But every day, I get back up and say 2 words. I'm...
Oh no. What are you doing? He was trying to sympathize with you.
May the
Asshole.
hero win.
I don't feel sorry for you anymore. I guess it is a fight to the death, but still. Also, a ton of doodle bobs, and oh no! You just take the pencil? Jesus. Ow! The other side of the universe. Title card. You just back here already? Oh my god!
Prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
Love you guys. Maybe. Holy crap! Oh. Nice bubble transition.
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
Oh. Is he gonna bring him back to life, or bring in a new one? Here lies Ocean Man. Well, now I'm still sad.
What is it with ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz?
This
Exactly.
was an incredibly close fight. Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman
I
didn't
knew
have a
it.
snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed.
Exactly,
Especially
like-
with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more one-sided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Yeah.
Aquaman's only
This just felt
potential
too
option-
one-sided, you know?
As we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart.
Exactly.
There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up
Yeah,
mind
there we
control.
go.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's
And he's
basically
resistant to all of
useless
that,
against
yeah.
Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the
Exactly,
water,
why would he
which
want to do
messes
that?
Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Cause yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one.
Right, yeah, let him have it, let him have it.
Insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable
I guess that would
universe.
require a lot of
Considering it
speed,
took
yeah.
SpongeBob About 5 seconds. He would have had to be pulling
Oh,
at
boy.
8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
Fuck!
It's the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's a
But do
cartoon,
you
bro.
think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Let's not forget.
Of course I didn't forget.
That string feat also destroyed the entire universe.
Yes!
And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth.
Right, if you look at the comic stuff, too.
His own story as he
Dumbass.
Screw the pencil pencil or the bubbles. He can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god. A yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's
Honestly,
why
they're doing him a
he
lot of
beats Goku.
justice.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day,
I was worried they weren't
that's
going to do him as
what
the
Yeah,
right
sure,
justice, but they
whatever,
actually
pal.
are.
He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
Hey!
is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
Our God.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into
There's
the
no
next
beating
matchup
SpongeBob.
next week, but you can always get more
All right.
right now by
Next
clicking
time on
the
Death
subscribe
Battle,
over there.
is it
And
Jason
find out
Voorhees
who's
versus
bound to
Michael
take the
Myers?
link down below.
It would be the perfect Halloween fight. Yes! Yes, it is! Okay. Great, because that's Jason and that's Michael. There we go. Jason versus Michael Myers. Okay, fair enough. Thank God. I was so hoping that this was the next fight. I've been waiting for this fight for a very, very long time. And it made perfect sense because, again, it comes out October 30th for first members and then October 31st for YouTube. So it comes out exactly on Halloween. It's also the 13th episode of the season, you know, Friday the 13th, Jason. I don't think they actually specified whether or not it's a live action fight. Like working with Ismahawk, but I believe Death Battle did say they were gonna, or they hinted at that they were gonna be doing another live action fight this season, and this is what a lot of people want to see in live action, so I'm pretty sure this is the live action fight, right? And aside from all of that, it's still just the main Halloween fight they haven't done yet. So this just makes perfect sense to me. If this wasn't Jason versus Michael, I would have been very disappointed because it would have just been the biggest missed opportunity I've ever seen in my life. But thankfully they are doing it. I am super hyped for it. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. But in terms of this fight, I was more satisfied by this fight than I ever think I would have been. They kind of went further with SpongeBob than I thought they were going to. Like, they just took it as it was, you know, because there are some times where I feel like with some characters, it's like, okay, well, if you interpret it this way, then you can interpret it being like a lot more powerful. But no, for SpongeBob, they really went over everything and went over like everything he possibly could. And at first I was thinking with the string feat, like, are they just going to say like he needs some kind of string to do that? And it's not like applicable to other Toon Force applications. But no, the fact that they're saying like there's supporting evidence for that and that he can like, you know, mess with reality a bunch, like it totally makes sense that he's a cartoon character that can manipulate reality on that level consistently. So, you know, like, yeah, absolutely no issue with the way they with the way they analyze SpongeBob or Aquaman for that matter. Like, I do think it was cool that they were talking about, you know, that insane speed feat. And I will say that I think they made a good decision to not talk about SpongeBob's actual speed until the end, because otherwise then I definitely think I would have thought they were messing with me. But the fact that they actually did bring up one thing that it looked like they were saying Aquaman was superior, and then they were saying, oh, SpongeBob's gonna win or whatever, it really made me think like, you know, oh boy, like, is SpongeBob actually going to lose? So they really messed with me. They really did. But this was so much fun. Like, it was clear to me that this is like a passion project. Like, they did their research with SpongeBob. They had like all these like the bubble transitions and the on the other edge of the universe title card, all the like POW and stuff with the Super Friends as well. This just feels like the best this episode could have been to me. This is one I'm going to rewatch a ton. This might be my favorite episode of the season. I don't know. I don't know how satisfied you guys are with this, but as someone who really likes SpongeBob and someone who like was expecting like a fun fight regardless and like with cool banter and everything, this just really met my expectations. This made me laugh the most, I think, out of any Death Battle I've watched so far this season. And it's not like it was out of place humor or anything. Like, it totally fit with what they were going for. Like, the last episode, for example, Trunks versus Silver, that one felt a bit lighter on humor, but I actually think that was more appropriate because a lot of that episode needed to deal with a lot of explaining. I'm like, focus on that. You're absolutely doing the right thing. But here, they filled up the humor, and it's like, that makes sense for this episode, you know? So the animation was really fun. You know, like the SpongeBob sprite looked fine to me. The Aquaman sprite looked fine. In the middle of the battle, I was thinking like, is this just going to end in a draw? But no, it didn't. Just Aquaman wanted to keep fighting. But yeah, no, there were so many cool moments in the analyses and the animation. It was funny. I agree with the outcome absolutely, and I agree with or just like I enjoyed, you know, the analysis. Their everything they said, I thought it was accurate, and I enjoyed watching it, you know? So this just really feels, again, like the best this episode could have possibly been. I am so satisfied with it, and I really hope that you guys got the same satisfaction that I did. If any of you guys really didn't enjoy this episode, I apologize. Like, I'm sorry, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm really happy. But I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Did you like it? Did you not enjoy it? Do you think Aquaman should have won? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Comment your comments down below. Subscribe if you could too. That would be amazing. But no matter what you guys do, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for me. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.